Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris Ashes to Ashes. So, one thing I'm going to quickly remind you all about is that starting this week that this video goes live, I will be back in school, and because of the limited options I had for classes, I am gonna end up needing to take classes during the time of day in which I would typically be recording from Monday through Thursday. As a result of that, I might sometimes end up missing parts for either this series or my EU4 Make America. So yeah, just want to go ahead and remind you all about that. I'll obviously try not to miss a part, but make no promises there. So just a quick reminder that if you don't see a part for this series or my EU4 series, don't be surprised if it happens. Now, do you have any allies? You do, which is kind of annoying.
Construction complete.
Now, I could declare one the Ubrak and finish them off, and I'm sort of inclined to do that because fighting the Huvadus on Star, just because they have some allies.
Construction complete.
I could use more energy production, to be honest, and this planet's going to be pretty much dedicated to energy anyway. You go home. Not there. Somewhere a little bit safer.
Construction complete.
Actually, you know what? How about you take over there? Do you already have your Titan, or are we just waiting for it to get built? We're just waiting for it to get built, okay. This will be a very useful tech, because we're not making tons of energy credits.
Tile blocker cleared.
Admittedly, I do also have quite a bit of spare space, so I could take direct control over some of these systems or colonize some more systems. Could terraform this alpine world into a savanna world. That would give me 2 planets here. It's not terrible, all things considered. Ooh, that's a lot of energy on that one tile. Place the colony here for an adjacency bonus to there of, what is it, up to +2? Yep, +2. Drop an energy grid somewhere on here for an additional, what, +10%? No, +20% for the energy nexus. Yeah, in theory, this tile could bring in a hefty sum of energy credits. And you need to be a Citadel to get an ion cannon, which is kind of annoying, to be honest, but I can understand why, but it is still annoying. I can go ahead and hide a lot of these things. I don't really need to see the shipyards and star bases all the time. Honestly, I don't even need to see my planets all the time, except for when they actually have things to do.
We have claimed a new world for our people. Construction complete.
What world was that? I don't know. Hold on. Ah, over here. Okay. Oh yes, okay, these guys already had stuff. I forgot. And it's auto-upgraded, I guess, when I established the colony. That's fine with me, I guess. This planet is going to be predominantly food and minerals, which isn't bad, but it's not really what I need. Although I do have a decent food income, so I could probably stand to replace some of these things with power plants or mines or just anything else, really. I might end up doing that, we'll see. There's our Titan for the second fleet. They are pathetic military, though. Again, the main issue is just they have allies. And you guys are considered superior overall, but that's only because of your naval capacity. Which, to be honest, is something that I can sort of negate. Because it's not particularly important. It just means you can theoretically field more ships than me. That doesn't actually take into account, as far as I know, whether or not they actually have those ships. Now this wouldn't hurt. Make my defense armies a little bit tougher, but I don't really build fortresses, or the defensive buildings anyway, unless I absolutely have to. Which, when I do, it's actually fairly temporary at this point, because I only need it to quell the unrest as a result of recently conquered worlds. After that, they don't give a shit. But we don't have any really better choices, so sure, we'll go for that. That increased our fleet command limit, so I could go and add in, say, another destroyer of each type. Toss another battleship. Maybe a couple of corvettes for good measure. Suppose I could do that. It's not you. Admittedly, I can't quite afford that, but it is an option, and is an option that I will be taking advantage of. It's just like I said, right now I can't really use it. Some anchorages there. You're as good as you're gonna get. You could use some more trade hubs, and an off-world trading company.
Construction complete.
More trade hubs and another off-world trading company. You're already there. These aren't going to be able to actually withstand an attack from the Marauders.
Construction complete.
You need naval logistics. Oops, forgot you're on the front lines. You're going to be getting that stuff. I could upgrade you to a citadel, but there's literally no point.
Construction complete.
Did we get the stuff for gateways? No, I'm thinking of some other game that I was playing. Okay. Okay, there we go. You have your thing. You're not as good as the first fleet, but I'm going to attribute that mostly to skill and the fact that you're not psychic. I think I pointed that out last part. Now, it doesn't help that you have arrested development, which means you don't gain any experience, and so I would be okay for me to outright replace you with somebody who's better. And I think I'm going to do that, in fact. But first things first, First Fleet needs a new person, so... First Fleet gets that. You are fired. I'll disconnect those. I'll take direct control of those. If only I could do something about getting extra power. Because, yeah, that's still a long ways out. And there really isn't much of anything I can do to deal with that. If I stop taking over these systems, filling in these gaps, I could get capacity overload. Well, shit. The Kelazon have managed to take one of your systems, or at least occupy the outpost. You guys are allowed through the Ubrak, correct? Yes, that's very annoying, to be honest. Can you guys go through... Yes, you can. That is also annoying. I wish that wasn't the case. Make my job a hell of a lot easier. I was really hoping...
We have mastered a new technology.
Oh, wonder if you guys managed to retake that station. I'm liking the sound of that Citadel of Faith, but Command Matrix for an Empire plus 5% of fire rate is also useful. That's a long-ass wait time for any of these techs. Let's go for the command fire rate.
Construction complete.
Is that all it would take to reinforce? Yeah. Okay, I could reinforce both of these fleets right now. I just would lack the energy credits. That's the main issue. I do have a nice stockpile, though. You know what? Let's go ahead and reinforce both these fleets. We can survive it, considering the stockpile we have. And I think we're going to go to war with Ubrak. So, second fleet, I want you to go ahead and move to Demon. Actually, no. Stay there for now. Just stay there for now. I'm going to hit the game at the fastest. Let these ships get built.
Construction complete.
Yes, game, I know. I would love to remove fleeting, honestly. Although, where's the thing for energy credits? It costs 2, damn. How much would it cost for me to go ahead and do that?
Situation log updated.
42 months. Still a little too long for my tastes. So I'm gonna have to say no to that. Ooh. These worlds aren't too bad. Savannah's the ones we really love, right? Just want to make sure. Yes, okay. That has some Betharian stone. Admittedly, if I place the thing here, I'd lose the minerals, but I still get the adjacency bonus here. And again, we got a decent mineral income, so I think we could survive that lack of just a couple there. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and terraform this world into a Savannah world. I know, game, I'll deal with those once I feel as though it won't take 20 years. I mean, it's not actually 20 years, it's only 42 months right now, but that's still a decent amount of time, so I'm gonna have to say no to that. These battleships are gonna take a while. And it's definitely gonna take a while for the second fleet to get its stuff.
Construction complete.
Oh, the Kazakh managed to retake some other world, because I think more of this stuff was owned, or at least occupied by the Star Realm. So if they managed to retake some of their stuff, that's great news for me.
Construction complete.
Power plant there, build an energy grid there, over here, I don't know what she'll get, probably a temple. Yeah, that's fine with me. And build a science lab there. And I can basically go and hide the planets for the time being, because I don't really need to see any of the stuff there.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
I don't need to see the factions or sectors. I definitely don't need to see terraforming.
Construction complete.
And you just died. Yeah, we're gonna go for the research speed thing. Okay, the battleships are done. Now we're just waiting for them to arrive. I mean, you feel free to use your jump drive. You don't really have to fly there using the hyperlanes the entire way. I can wait a little bit.
Construction complete.
You don't need all this stuff anymore. You only need the planets. Give you that, just so your borders are at least decent looking, but there you go. It's all you really need.
Construction complete. Construction
We are
complete.
a decent amount over our cap. Could stand to get more anchorages. That is anchorages that are queued up over there. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure that I didn't accidentally queue up shipyards, because I don't need shipyards down there. Good. You guys have the Betharian power plant built. Upgrade that, then upgrade that, and then you can upgrade that. I know you guys are working tiles that don't have buildings on them, but it's not that big of a deal, trust me. How far is the battleship? Almost there. Yeah, you guys have a crap military. You just have a lot of anchorages and planets. And it's definitely, I think, the planets mostly that's giving you the amount of naval capacity you have. Although you might also have some techs that are helping you out. But I don't think that's the main thing.
Construction complete.
Build that, there we go, we're making money. Even though, well, actually we're not over our cap anymore because I built those anchorages. Let's build some... Thought I told you to build anchorages. You don't need crew quarters. I must have somehow skipped over you. Suppose that's a possibility. Okay, next part will be declaring the war. Well, Second Fleet, how quickly can you get to Demon's Maw? If you can get there quickly, we can declare the war this part, maybe fight a battle or two.
Construction complete.
Okay, yeah, you basically lost all that stuff up here, so your fleet's probably somewhere down here, assuming it still exists. Okay, you have that plus 5% there. So by relative power, so we're not quite at the top. Yeah, because these guys technically are superior
complete.
just because of their naval capacity. Again, it's really not that important. But the game thinks it is. Damn it. You people need to stop dying. You know what? I'm gonna go with you so that you go ahead and gain some experience. And you'll probably be working in the labs once one of these scientists die. Because it's guaranteed to happen. It's just a question of when. Okay, build a science lab there. Mining network there. Let's get a mineral processing plant. And yeah, I'll probably build a temple over here for that Unity production. I don't think it's a great idea to insult me, just so you know.
Construction complete.
I won't stop you, but it's a stupid idea. It's one thing you all have to realize. Second fleet is in position. Wonderful. Who the hell are you and why are you flying through my systems? You are these guys. Why the hell are you flying through my systems? Where's Propus? Because you're flying through my system, which makes me think you're flying to a place by me. Search. No, you're going up there. How are you planning to get there? Or are you gonna go here, go through my wormhole? I guess that's what you're planning to do. I don't think that's gonna work out well. If that station were to be able to attack you, but if you're not attacking them, I guess it won't. Because, I don't know, that's just how the game works. I could kill these guys, if I really wanted to. I could say, hey, you flew through my stuff, so I'm blowing you up. But, no, I'm not going to do that. If they want to go and attack somebody, they can. I won't stop them. Somebody else wants to stop them, they can.
Construction complete.
Well, I think we're pretty much as ready as we'll be for this. Aha. You did gain some planets, apparently. And some systems. But you really didn't do as much as I would have expected you to. You must not have very many claims on them, or you just suck at war, which I'm inclined to go with the AI just sucks at war.
We have declared war on the despicable Xenos.
So how well defended is your homeworld? Decently well
Xeno
defended.
station engaged. Construction complete.
Wow, that was fast. I assume that's because of the Titan, yeah. It's very slow firing, though, it seems. I wish I gained extra unity from being at war. Or, excuse me, not unity, influence. It's just some special modifier for fanatic purifiers. But that's not a thing, so. You guys are technically still fighting the war with the Kelazon, though. Are you the defender in that war, or... No, it's an offensive war. So the defenders are basically done. And I'm paused. God, I keep doing that. I keep accidentally pausing the game. Or at least leaving it paused when I think it's running, but it's not.
Xeno station engaged.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
The pitiful Xenos have banded together in a federation.
Aha! Wonderful. Well, kind of. Because it puts the Star Realm now all on their own. Assuming they don't get invited. I'm hoping they don't get invited, but... honestly, I'm kind of expecting them to. God damn, these worlds are well defended. Seriously. 2 fortresses. 3 fortresses, actually. God. And it's not like Armageddon bombardment is that fast and knocking down stuff.
Construction complete.
Gonna think up my army sizes. Possibly during this war. It's not like either of these guys really have a military to talk about.
We have mastered a new technology.
Wonderful. Mega Cannon doesn't hurt. But I think we're gonna say no to that. Let's get building build speed. And I'm forced to elect you. Did our old guy die or something? I'm guessing. Okay. Now I have my own planet in one of these, don't I? Yes. Oh, actually, technically all of these. If there's still a planet there, I own it. That is 8. Wonderful. Go. Yeah, we'll do it here. Let's build some more psionic armies.
One of our spaceports is under attack.
Do I want to split the corvettes out? No, fuck it. I'll just send the entire fleet. Why are you taking that route? Oh. They have a fortress here, don't they? Yes, and you're failing to bomb it into oblivion. You guys suck at this, you know that?
Construction complete.
Actually, it looks like my outpost will win that, so never mind. Turn back around, continue bombing the world. There we go, great job. I guess that's just because of the missiles. Yep, they have 100% shield penetrations. They were just going through the shields and destroying them. Oh, good. You guys got the military thing there. The fortress. I see, yeah, this one also has one as well. Just keep bombing the worlds. They really did up defense army health or something, because they don't go down anywhere near as quickly as they used to.
Xeno-mongrels have declared war on each other.
Oh, good. The Krasraz Union and the Omni-Hub are at war. That, of course, means that the Kingdom of Septo-Ka is also in that war, because they are in a federation here. And it seems that, yes, they've decided they don't want to invite the Star Realm, I assume in part because the Star Realm went to war. And they said, bad Star Realm, you're not allowed to go to war. Or at least that's my guess of how that whole thing went down. Okay, I think that's weak enough for you guys to land and take it.
We have mastered a new technology.
Sweet. It's not helping nearly as much as I thought it was. Maybe it'll take until the next month for it to actually recalculate our income. Sure, let's just go get proton launchers.
Invading Xeno lair. Xeno lair secured.
Yeah, these guys are all kinds of upset. I can't institute martial law, though. They're gonna be upset no matter what, aren't they, though? How well do we do here? 45% habitability. How long until they all get purged? 2 years from now? A little less than that? That's fine.
Xeno station engaged.
You guys are going to be able to take that one, though. How are you guys doing?
Construction complete.
You guys... I'm going to go ahead and take this planet, and then I'll end this part here. Go destroy that, then go there.
Invading Xeno lair. Xeno lair secured.
There we go. Okay, let me go ahead and save, even though I'm recording the next part immediately after this. So I will see you all in the next part, where we will continue this war. The Ubrak should be knocked out of it fairly quickly. The Kazam Citizen League is going to take a little bit longer, but luckily I will have access to both fleets relatively quickly. But I'll see you all in the next part, but until then, a goodbye and a farewell.